welcome to a matchy video. So, today we're doing some more PC build sim. Again, still a video, internet's still down. It's actually the same day as I recorded the last episode, so I thought, so now, once my internet goes back up, we'll have a queue of 3 videos waiting to go out. So, let's go ahead and start. Well, probably more than 3 by the time I finish this evening. I think I'm aiming to do 2 or 3 recordings, possibly. So currently we had 2 jobs, didn't we? So, because it was only earlier today, I can remember exactly, which is lucky. So we had 2 jobs. We had a 3-mark score that was high. That one might be a bit harder to do. This guy wants us. Luckily, they want MSI parts, but in terms of they're accepting old parts, so that means that the CPU, I have a number of CPUs here, including an AMD Ryzen 7 that I can use. So I think I'll use the AMD Ryzen 7, but I don't have a graphics card as of yet, so I'm going to order one in, and then after that I'll go from there. So sub-level, 0 redux, recommended spec, this one, and they want Corsair parts. I'm not really sure where Corsair come in. I'll tell a look. So, maybe it's RAM or something. They need 2 gig of RAM, first of all. We'll go with the processor first, though. So, processor is an i5-6500. i5-6500. We're getting brand new parts because why not? Get them the usual cooler. Motherboard. We need. I just so happen to already have one there from when I took it off that other PC, so that's good. I still have that. RAM. So look, Corsair do make RAM, so that's what we're looking for. So let's go with this one here, the 4 gig of RAM, because 4 gig is enough for this. Oh, it's recommended spec as well. Oops. Good job, I checked that later on. So that means I need to remove the processor from my cart, add a motherboard to my cart, which is a bit annoying. I'll try and make that other one an Intel. No, I can't make an Intel-based PC, can I? It's a bit stupid, but oh wow, I guess we have one there if we ever do want to make an Intel-based PC. We've already got the RAM there, didn't we? No, for some reason it's 2 gig, the RAM, still. Graphics cards, it's a Radeon R9 380, R9 380, gaming 4G, so it's a 4 gig version. Storage, we'll go with the usual, power supply, usual, case, usual. So I'll get that in on next day delivery. And then this one as well I'd like to do. So this one, I don't need a processor for it. I'm happy with the processor I've got already. Obviously need one of those. I'm going to need, it's an AMD processor, so I'm going to need one of those. Memory, we'll just go with the standard, unless MSI happen to do any RAM. Nope. We'll just get the standard 4 gig that we normally do. Graphics cards, now this is where MSI fall in the category. So I think we'll get them a mid-range one, so like 350, and then I'll see how that pans out. Get a Seagate Barracuda as usual, get the usual power supply, and we'll get the usual case, but I did notice we unlocked a brand new colour, which was green, so we'll do that. So they're the parts for our brand new PCs. They've been ordered, so come back tomorrow, got 2 PCs to build. So that's good. These new PCs, they do pay really well, so it's good for a business. Deals, that's all normal. Oh, not again! I only just noticed we have another email from Gene Smith. A GeForce GTX 1070. Man, this grandson of hers is so spoiled. What next? A GTX 1070. I have got a 1070. Oh my word, that is expensive. The budget is only 520, so I'm assuming they're getting the cheapest one, right? It's an Nvidia. It has to be Nvidia. GTX 1070. The Nvidia 1070 costs $530, but she's given me a budget of $520. Is that a bug? Man, I'm actually just shocked now at this person. Right, so this is the sub-level 0 Redux one. So this one, they're both Intel-based PCs. No, they're both AMD-based PCs, so they're in the same motherboard. In terms of processor, this is the one that was having the... Hang on, did I not order a processor? I didn't think I ordered a processor for the sub-level 0 Redux. Thinking about it. Sub-level 0 Redux. Boom. Recommended. I'm not sure if I ordered one, but I might have one that's better spec. So I have any Ryzen 5, because any Ryzen 5 will be good enough. I have a 6-core Ryzen 5, so I'm going to install that one. Where's the 6-core one? There it is. It's used, but they didn't actually mind about the used parts, so it's okay. And it's actually a better processor than needed anyway. It's a 6-core. Well, I'm going to sell that, because honestly, it's completely useless. Auction on PC Bay. Right. Graphics cards, we're going to need 2 slots, so I'm going to pick the top ones. I bet it won't be then, though, will it? Right, which one is it now? I think it was the... Because they wanted... Both of them are MSI parts. So which one was it? They look the same, so I can't remember. It was, recommended spec, was the R9 380 4GB. So it was the 4GB model. Yeah, I did get it wrong. So that's that gone on. We'll have the PSU going in, HDD, we need that still, so where's that? There we go. Because all our PCs are pretty much identical, and then it just needs RAM, which I was going to give it 4GB of basic RAM. And then all it needs now is the cables, so... There you go, there it is. Sometimes it's hard to find where you need to bolt something in, like connect something. It's a bit dodgy. It can be anyway. Obviously, at the moment we're saving up for £7.5 to get Uncle Tim's repairs. To pay him £7.5, and then he'll give us he'll give us a stake in the business, and we'll progress in the game. Don't really know why we're going along with that, but that's I think that's just the game's storyline. So we will go along with it. Right, USB drive, and then let's just plug it in. It is good enough spec, which means we've done our job properly. Don't want to go doing my job wrong. That will be a bit of a disaster. In fact, it'll be a massive disaster. Right, there you go, it's started, so we can pop it over here. I'm still getting the poor FPS issue when I pick up a PC. They've improved it by about 15 FPS, but they still haven't improved it a lot. And Go got a ton of money. Only 3 stars. But what? But I gave them Corsair components. Oh no. I didn't put the Corsair components in. I'm a moron. I forgot to put them in. I knew there was something special about it, and I was like, I just went with the usual afterwards, because I'd just forgotten. It's stupid of me. This is the one that's having that crazy processor, isn't it? The AMD Ryzen 7. The 8-core. So obviously, as long as it matches the costs, I think I might have gone a bit over the top here, though. Thinking about it, looking at the prices, I think I've gone a little bit nuts. A little bit nuts. So. Obviously, the aim is so I've only got $180 left, which I don't think is enough. Thermal paste. I don't know. I think it's gonna be close. So I think I've met my criteria. I could put in this cheap used RAM. That can help the costs. $14. Oh, $14. That's cutting it close. Actually, that's cutting it very close. I think I was about to sell that memory as well. that was pretty close. Yeah. Crazy. My problem, I can't, like, I don't know, maybe it's just this case, because I haven't normally had issues like that. But that should be everything, so let's go ahead and install, not thermal paste, we've already done that, luckily. And then we need to get 3D Mark and make sure it does 3851. I think it will though, because we're literally only $14 off the budget, which means that we have spent There you go. I click on it. I kept clicking on it and it did nothing. Mean game. Maybe. Possibly. I think I'm restarting it now. Restarting the PC. It's silly, honestly. This game is so weird. Like, I say it multiple times, but I'm literally using a PC inside of a PC. It's a bit strange. Anyway, here you go. Let's run it. It's running a lot higher FPS than the other PCs I've tested previously, so that implies I've done a good job. I'm not going to go jinxing it though. Or maybe I just did, so, you know. But as long as it meets the required score, then it's okay. It should, considering how close I was to the budget. Actually, I'm being silly, because I do actually have like a benchmark thing. So if you want to get 3851, you need at least... Oh, that's incorrect then, because 3851, this must not be in relation to never mind, it's obviously not in relation to 3D Mark, because there's no way those scores would carry on to 3D Mark. Yeah, this is crazy. How many frames we're getting, it's crazy. For this game anyway, it's a lot of frames. 23 FPS. I mean, like, I don't know, I think they do need to rethink how this 3D Mark works, because there is no way, like, this is a 6 gig VRAM, more, you know, pretty much almost top range graphics card, and an 8-core AMD Ryzen 7, and yet it can only do at most about 23 FPS. We benchmarked 4,000 higher than planned, so not 4,000, 400. So not a little bit above, not a lot above. So that's good. We've unlocked another 1070. So tomorrow that spoiled grandson's PC is going to be delivered to us. Well, he seems spoiled anyway. Seems pretty spoiled. Right, so it's just arrived now, so I can buy it. Diagnose and fix, diagnose and fix, diagnose and fix. Oh, word. So today's job is buy that. I think that might be bugged. It's say my budget is 520, but the one I want, which is the Nvidia GTX 1070, yeah, Nvidia GeForce GTX 1070, that's 530. So therefore I'm spending over budget without doing anything. Don't really understand that. So there we go, I bought that then. So then I'm going to get cross at me for spending over budget when I haven't spent over budget. Maybe it's like the PCI lock or something. If the PCI lock is worth $10, maybe I'll be taking out an extra one. I don't know, maybe that's what it is. All of those, just the usual sort of like diagnose and fix. I get sick of it. Yeah, by the looks of it, this graphics card only takes up one slot, but the new one is definitely going to take up 2. So maybe that's why. No, it still says I'm 10 over. I don't get that though. I mean, like, this was the cheapest one that they wanted. That they specifically specified which one they wanted, so I couldn't have possibly got a cheaper one. That's what I don't like. Like, I specifically couldn't have got a cheaper one. So the fact that I went over budget is not my fault. No, I don't mind. It's still 5 stars, even though I went over budget apparently. I wonder what else that Gene Smith person is going to ask me. It's unbelievable. Her grandson must be like so happy. Saying that her grandson never has a computer because it's always here. It spent more time here than it. That's from her, isn't it? Don't do overclocking. Diagnose and fix. Diagnose and fix. Apparently now they have viruses on their PC. They're telling me to do that as well. Bit myth, computer still slow. Grandson neat. Let's see. I'm starting to just be shocked at this. So the job is to remove viruses, apparently. So grandson's been downloading stuff he shouldn't be. Maybe. Electric bill. $190, that's a lot. Diagnose and fix, overclock. So there's still no jobs we can do apart from... Also, this person's keeping us in work. Wow. It's unbelievable, this. Grandson is miffed. It's like, oh my word. You have a 1070. You have a top of the range AMD processor. You have 32 gig of RAM. What more can you need? You can't need any more. I just find it unbelievable, honestly. It's just amazing. What virus have we got on it? Only 201 infected files, so not that many, so can't really understand that, but I don't know. 5 stars again. This person's gonna be like every single review we get. Let me guess, another one from Gene Smith. Oh no, we have as well. We actually have. Oh, I'm sorry. Just 3D Mark score of 3692. Okay. Diagnose and fix. Diagnose and fix. Overclock. Hello. Just to let you know that malware check fixed. Why is this person always writing caps? It all in video quality. What? I fixed it all in video quality now. Great. Probably didn't need all that extra stuff. No. Seriously though, this is a game and it's making me laugh. Probably didn't need all that extra stuff. My grandson wants to swap PCs. Think he knew all along. That grandson sounds even worse than Uncle Tim. He sounds horrible. What I love is that they're able to build an element of sort of like funny story into something just like a PC builder game. It's quite funny and stupid, to be honest. It just makes me laugh. It really does. It's really funny. Okay, so this time I think Last time, this means we'll be benchmarking approximately 500 high. So I'm going to try and go for a top of the range i7 instead, which is a bit cheaper. I may get caught out on that, because it then means I don't have to buy a motherboard then, which saves me a bit of money. I bet now I'm going to get punished for saving money, aren't I? AMD components, oh great. Well, you're not getting an AMD component, so stop moaning. Yeah, keeping all the other costs down as low as possible. I'm going to go with the same sort of 350 marker for the graphics card, so we'll go with that one there. Storage the usual, power supply usual, case usual. I'm getting it all delivered for tomorrow. So that's that done. I wonder how many more emails we're going to insert. I mean, I'm hoping now that's the end of the... Oh, now they're going to ask to swap PCs. She'll want me to build him another one. I wonder if that might happen. So I see. There's nothing in it at the moment, so it's quite good. Diagnosed and fixed, overclocked, diagnosed and fixed. I'm really getting annoyed about that. They really need to do something about that. Like, literally every job is exactly the same unless you do what I'm doing and just pick them out. And actually that's quite annoying. Obviously I'm hoping that this PC will be good enough. It's an i7, like 700K. It's, I don't know why I say 700, it's 6,700. Thermal paste goes on. What we also need is some memory, so let's go ahead and get that on. Before I forget what we're doing, which is why I need extra memory. I don't know. That was just a rubbish joke. Like, it wasn't even a joke, it was just straight up rubbish. I don't know, don't. Anybody looking for a comedian, do not hire me. That's the only advice I can give. Not good, honestly. Unfortunately, I'm $161 below budget. That makes me a bit anxious. When you're that far under budget, like, I mean, the 160, that sometimes implies that you haven't fitted good enough parts. I don't know, I think if anything's going to be at fault, it's going to be the processor. It's still good, but it's still only got 4 cores. The other one I had before had, what was it, 8 cores? So, I don't know. It's just one of those things, you know, it makes you feel a bit like, oh, what, have I done something wrong? You know? I'm trying to save up money now for this onwards and upwards email, so it's 7,500. I'm slowly making my way there. It's all about progression, honestly. They go 3D mark. I wonder if we'll hear of that Gene Smith person again. I'm just waiting now for that, like, her grandson to demand see. I don't know, it's just making me laugh. Hang on a minute, what the? This is a PC building sim, branded mouse mat and keyboard. I never noticed that. I like, that's cool. Yeah, only 14 FPS, that's a bit worrying. Considering the high standards they want to reach, it is a little bit worrying. So you get these two, you do. I'll swap it actually, let's swap it. So it no longer says, oh nice, I like this keyboard, it's like a light up keyboard, that's cool. I wish I had one of those, they look good. I've seen a laptop that has one of those and it looks really cool. Like the mic level might have just changed slightly, it's because I was just readjusting. I don't know, my headset, it's on the tightest setting, but it always seems to fall off my head. It's really annoying. I have no idea why it's happening. It doesn't, like, I'm positive it didn't used to happen. Like, I don't know, luckily it's getting a high level of FPS here. Right, we're on the last one of these now, so hopefully it's achieved enough to be considered 3692. So it's still a lower benchmark than the other one, but it's still a reasonably high benchmark, so... And there is room in the funding to get a more expensive CPU. But I think if anything's going to be wrong, it's definitely going to be the CPU and not the GPU. 4,074, I shouldn't have worried. Actually, it turned out the CPU benchmarked higher. So it was 400 over again, so that's pretty crazy. There we go, that's very good, I'm very happy with that. Almost got enough to pay Tim. Got a couple of emails. What we got? Nothing from that person yet. Oh, build a brand new PC. Oh, nice! This person here, they want a PC that can play Flight Sim. I'm definitely making your PC. You want to make Flight Sim. Oh no. A PC that benchmarks at 5,000. Right, I'm going to go ahead and say no. I don't want to get... I think I'm going to get trapped in that one with some sort of problem where I end up wasting money. Because 4,900. That one was really expensive, that last one I just did. And that benchmarked at 4,000. I don't think I'm ever going to get up to that level yet. Minimum spec, was it? Yeah. Okay. That's not actually that powerful a PC. My PC can run this Flight Sim. And it's only got a Pentium in it, so it's obviously not that powerful, is it? Yeah, look, needed is only a Pentium. Wow. A Pentium finally is coming into use. I might get them an i3 just because I feel sorry for them. I know from personal experience that Pentiums are traditionally not that great. Minimum spec, wow. Sheen, they're meant to be good. I think they're the graphics cards. I'll get them a 4,600. It only costs a little bit more. I'm just being nice. Let's get them a 4,600. No, you know what? Let's just get them a 4,500 because I'm not into costing them more money than is needed. It's mean. Sheen's not there, so motherboards. It's not Sheen, is it? Motherboards. No. We'll get them the usual that we have. Sheen. Okay. But you need 2 gig of RAM. I'm going to get them 4 though, simply because it is just straight mean to get somebody 2 gigs of RAM. It's not a lot. Oh, Sheen is also, just so happens, a brand of graphics card. But I want to get the one that's exact, because if I don't, it can be a problem. Radeon R9. It's a Radeon R9 280. Radeon R9 280, and it's a 3 gig. We'll give them the Ali is actually cheaper, so we'll get them as normal. Storage, I don't think Sheen do. Oh, Sheen do these. We'll give them a 250 gig. That costs loads though. It's an SSD, that's why it's not a HDD. Power supply usual, unless Sheen happen to do. Oh, Sheen parking. They do them. Okay, we'll get a Sheen parking 400 then. And we'll get our usual case. So one thing I do need to remove, here goes the power supply. And we'll get it delivered soon. So that's lovely then. I'm happy with that. So let's go ahead and skip to the next day where we get to build this wonderful PC. I have no idea why I said it in that voice, I apologise. That voice sounded really bad. It sounded stupid. I think it did anyway. Diagnose and fix, diagnose and fix, diagnose and fix. Brand new PC, recommended spec on Sail Away, the sailing simulator. So which one is it? The one that we want? I think it's this one. Yeah, I recognise that name. So we're building PCs all over the place. It's good for profit though. Memory, we'll get the machine parts like they requested. Processor, that was the Pentium, wasn't it? I honestly can't believe that. It's like, but you know, it's what they want, I guess, so, for some reason. Right. Graphics cards. Bought these 2 slots, is it? I think. Yeah. Nice, I've learned that by now, I think. PSU, that's a Sheen. Been quite lucky that we got as many Sheen parts as I would have wanted to fit. Now we just need to do the cables. So, loads and loads of cables. How we're $500 under budget. Wow, that's quite a lot under budget. I wonder why we're so far under budget. Like, I followed minimum spec, like he said, so I don't really get why it should be that bad under. There you go. It's gone green to say that we're complete. So we're now going to install an OS on it. I love these posters though, they're so funny. Everything, it is lovely. Here it is. Collect. Boom. My friends are really jealous. Yeah, when you have a Pentium, maybe. No. Oh, nice. Because it was under 2.5%. I made it because it was because I was less than £2.5 away. I need to own 25% of the company. I own 20% of the company. So I think that is like the game's point, almost, is to sort of to make money off. It's basically, I think the end game is basically to own. I don't know why I keep saying basically, to own the PC company. I think that's the aim of the game. So what's it? I think it was Sailaway Simulator, was it? Sailaway, the sailing simulator recommended. So, boom. Let's get this up. Processor. First of all, any thing in terms of parts. New parts, nothing else. Okay. They do say they like to 3D mark stuff. I never listen to those because I'm not 3D marking it. It takes ages. I know I'm lazy in this game. Right, it's a i7-6700. So i7. This is recommended spec now. Yeah, just making sure. So that's correct. Cooling is the normal motherboards. We want to go with the usual Skylake socket one. It's 2 gig of RAM, so we'll just get them the usual 4. It's a GeForce GTX 1050 Ti. GTX 1050 Ti. So it's, which one is it now? NVIDIA GeForce. GeForce GTX 1050 Ti. I think this is it. I don't really know. I'll just go with the most expensive one. I'll go with, this is the one that's made by Gigabyte, so I'm going to go ahead and get this one. They're all the same sort of spec. Storage, we'll get the usual. Power supply, usual. Case, usual. Lovely, loads of usuals. I just got an achievement. I'm broke, uncle. Does that mean I'm at the... My account has been frozen. Oh dear. I've gone a bit over the top, haven't I? I've gone very over the top, I think, on this time anyway. Diagnose and fix, diagnose and fix. 4,000, I'm capable of doing a 4,000 PC. Diagnose and fix. Obviously I can't actually build anything until this one gets, I can't actually do anything until this one gets off the line, so. Because I need the money for this one. I need the money. I need the money. I have no idea. Again, like, that sounded like Mr. Krabs. From SpongeBob. It sounded like him. Money, money, money. Sounded like that. Luckily, this is quite a well-paying job, so once we get it right, then should be good. Haven't heard anything back from that Gene Smith person, so in this game, I think her grandson's happy now. Finally, obviously took a lot, didn't it? Still can't believe that. Also, I can't stand all the cables you have to connect though. There's so many. Okay, that'd be worse. I mean, literally, all I have to do is just basically hold my mouse button on the cables. Like in real life, you'd have to just thread this all through the parts. I mean, I find cables annoying enough just to connect my steering wheel, 2 monitors, and computer. You know, it's a lot of cables. But this is even more cables than that. No, not film paste, OS. And it is good enough, so all we need to do now is install the OS. And then it's ready to go out for use. And that means that I then have money that allows me to actually buy stuff. There you go. Account unfrozen. 3D Mark score of 4,039. It's quite high. I've got a large budget though. I can't spend much more than 1,000, otherwise I'll get that warning of they want new components, unfortunately. So we'll get the top model because I'm actually worried. This one, it's quite a high number. It's one of the highest I can, manage at the moment. So at the moment it's an AM4 socket, isn't it? Memory, well, the usual 4 gig. Let's go with a nice expensive one. There. 8 gigs of VRAM, nice expensive. I want like a 395, there you go. I like the look of that one. Usual storage, usual power supply, usual case. Unfortunately, this will, I think, put us over the limit of that sort of like that 3,000 barrier. It will put us over it again, which means they have just frozen my account. So that's not good. They've frozen my account again. We're not doing great, are we? There you go. Because I don't think we can buy anything now, can we? Because 3,000 is the limit to how much you can spend. Diagnose and fix. Play World of Tanks. So this one's obviously going to have to require... Oh, it's just telling me because I haven't put in this... Boring D, is that the right one? Nope, that's the wrong one. Boring D. We can go over there. And Guy Twain. Go over here. This is the right one now. The next one now is this one here. Memory. Well, so we've got graphics card, yes. Those can go on. Oh, good. This is a massive graphics card. It's massive. It only just fits inside the case. Any longer, I would have had a problem. Now it's time to connect up the masses of cables. That this PC has. Cables, cables, cables. Loads of cables. So many cables. It's too many. There's too many cables. It sounds like too many tables. I think I just noticed that. It's just me. No, it's a bit of a weird thing, isn't it? Right, next one is the USB drive. Lovely. Power it up and we 3D mark. 3D mark. I can't go shopping yet because this job needs to be a success before we can buy anything else. There we go. 3D mark. What's going on now? So we're aiming to achieve 4,000. Was I within budget? $115 off budget. So that's good. I'm under budget, which is always good. Don't want to go over budget, otherwise you get a cross customer basically. That's how that works. Which is obviously not good. So we need to work on that. 30 FPS, I'm happy with that. But again, it's not realistic, is it? I mean, it's a top model AMD. And this will prove now whether that person asking me for a 5,000 benchmark, I would have been able to do their job. Because the thing is, this is effectively, apart from the graphics card, which can be improved, the processor can't be improved. And the graphics card is very near top spec, so it's like one of those things where I don't think I could go much higher than this given the equipment that is available to me in the shop. But obviously you have to unlock stuff to be able to make super cool PCs. You have to physically unlock stuff, so it's like that basically. What I found really weird is it benchmarks the graphics and the PC, and the processor. It doesn't benchmark the RAM. So you can basically install a tiny amount of RAM in a super good PC. So you have 4,500. So the CPU, that's benchmarked really high, but the graphics card is benchmarked a bit lower. So I reckon I would be able to make 5,000. It's just a bit, it'd be a bit of hard work, wouldn't it? So I've unlocked another part, and my account has been unfrozen again because I've actually just made a ton of money back with that. Right, I think now it's time to end the. It's so crazy, like you can hear you're walking now. Let's go with Razer headphones. Look at those. I wonder if I can buy my own headphones. Let's have a look. Let's see if I can buy the Corsair headphones. I'd like to do that before I go. And also, should I buy the keyboard I have, maybe? Let's have a look. Peripherals. They're in the same store, aren't they? I don't know, case. Where is it? It's somewhere, isn't it? Where you can buy these. How do you get them then? Are they on the PC eBay? I don't know. There's a music player here. You can change your wallpaper. No, yeah, let's get this car. Let's get this car. Got any chilies? We got any chilies? No, no chilies. Oh, looks cute. We're going with the hot rod background. I like that new background. I'm surprised I've only just noticed that. Oh, I will be honest. I'm surprised. Anyway, I think now it's time to finish up this video. Lovely. Okay. Right. Again, just take it out of full screen to make sure that I can stop the recording without the game going off. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. I'm Mad Chili. You've been somebody watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Anyway, bye bye.